We're about to do a reading on the energies of your beautiful divine masculine, but before we do, just wanted to show you something, and I'm telling you there's resonance and meaning in this. So bear with me. I was about to put on my rings because I like to put them on before I read, and this is what, because one of the rings are adjustable. So that's happened to me once when I was doing something in the middle of the reading. I was wearing them and my hands interlocked. These are interlocking rings, and it's a lot to do with you and your beautiful divine masculine. So it's never happened to me before though, before putting them on, that they're interlocked like this. Both rings resemble a wave. I just wanted to show you. They're both waves. One is silver, handmade. Locally handmade. So the waves represent the tide. You are the moon that pulls the tide. In other words, you are very much, you being in your Empress energy, you being in your Queen of Wands energy, you know, like magnetizing, manifesting, choosing yourself, being invested in yourself, invested in matters that are important to you, projects, work, you know, even like personal things like health, just looking after yourself, you know, all of that. That is what is almost like, I don't want to put all the responsibility on you, but it's like the driving force of this reunion right now. It's really, really helping things. So anyway, I'm also hearing that I'm seeing like the Nine of Cups, the Star card, you know, and, you know, Queen of Wands, etc. The Empress, you are so magnetic right now. And your energy, your magnetic energy is having a really powerful effect on your connection, you know, through your everlasting bond, through your eternal bond, through the constant burn, through the red thread, you know, all of it, you know, the 5D, because a lot of you are not in contact or communication with your beautiful divine masculine. So first of all, I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to please protect this reading. Please protect me as the reader. Please protect the transmission of love, light and clarity that comes through the reading towards our gorgeous divine feminines and their beautiful divine masculines. And please put your protection around the loving bond and sacred connection that is shared between gorgeous divine feminine and their beautiful divine masculines. Thank you so much, Archangel Michael. Thank you to the angels. Thank you for sending us signs, synchronicities and numbers. Thank you for helping us to understand that our intuition is our true north, regardless of whether it's a collective reading or a private reading. Our intuition is the true north. Thank you so very much, angels. Thank you for protecting our bonds. Thank you to the ancestors for your fierce protection and for cheering us on and for guiding us and being in our corner through, you know, through thick and thin. Thank you for being there for us. We love you. Thank you to our guides. Thank you to our spirit teams. Are we ready? Are we ready? Almost. Okay, we are. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Oh, what's this? Something sticking up there. Something with a yellow. Oh, what could this be? Oh, something's coming towards you. The Page of Pentacles. This is what you're manifesting. Oh, I'm really deeply channeling right now, more than usual. Got goosebumps all over me. Your beautiful divine masculine will be proposing to you, giving you an offer of some kind. In order for them to do that, they obviously got to like break the no contact situation. There has to be equal give and take between you. They want to open the doors to that. They want to close the gap between your special bond, your sacred bond, the eternal, everlasting bond that you have. You see the Magician? This is manifesting. This is manifesting. You're both manifesting this. You're both manifesting this reunion. You're both manifesting it. It's a soul contract. It's something that you have decided, agreed on before entering into your physical bodies in this incarnation. There's been many lives between you. These two cards just fell off, fell off the deck. I didn't even get to shuffle it, really. There you go, Queen of Wands. There you are. There you are. Here she goes. Here she goes again. I don't know the song, who sings it, but it came to me. Here she goes. Here she goes again. Maybe you've done this before, but you are inspiring your beautiful divine masculine. They're feeling the call. You know, they're feeling the call. It's like that song. I don't know if I remember the lyrics. I'll try. It's a fabulous time, or marvelous, I don't know. It's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance neath the cover of October skies. And all the leaves on the trees are falling to the sounds of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. You see, they can feel your calling, trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. It's like you are just making music. Maybe some of you literally are doing a creative project like that. But you are, whatever you're doing, what you're channeling your power into. You're no longer sort of waiting. You're no longer in the energy of hanging your happiness and everything on this coming in for you, because that actually holds it off. That actually holds it off, because an emperor can't come in. You have to be an empress energy, and that takes time and healing. So don't be hard on yourself. It's all part of the process. It's what you came here to do. It's in your agreement. So it's all part of the process. Okay, love yourself. Continue to. But you are, look, they're feeling you. They're feeling you in the 5D. You're calling them to like change their life. You know, to take the bull by the horns, the wand. Hold the wand and to move forward. That's also you know, moving forward. Like it's not like you ended the relationship. You didn't end the connection necessarily. You'll have the Queen of Hearts. I was going to say you have the Queen of Cups energy, where your heart is open. Your heart is open, but you're not vulnerable. You're not leaving yourself vulnerable, but your heart is open, and that's where the Empress is at, because the Empress is all four queens. So you're vulnerable. You're not vulnerable, but you have your boundaries, but you're not closing off your heart. And that's when that's coming in, right? That's how that's coming in, yeah. See, that's the next step. We had the 2 of Wands and then the 3 of Wands. That's the next step. Them coming out of hermit mode. That fell in reverse. Coming out of hermit mode and ready to take the next step, because this was them sort of in their cave, you know, soul searching, dark night of the soul, getting clarity. They have a lot going on. A lot of them are in third party situations with a karmic, or you were in a third party situation with the karmic that they're probably in a long-term commitment with, potentially, possibly they were married. There may be shared assets, children, pets, all the rest of it. It may be been together for decades, some of them, but they've been in a significant connection, married or not married, all right, significantly committed to a karmic. Okay, and look, this is like, you know what it's like those old playing cards with the Joker. You know, the old playing cards when you turn the card around, and you know what I mean, there's an up and a down, you know. So let me show you. It's a bit like, gives me like that kind of energy, you know. It's like they were like this. Sorry. They were like this, you know, soul searching, trying to sort of, they saw the light at the end of the tunnel eventually. And then they realized that they do want to move on. They want to move forward. They want to move towards you, because I saw that Page of Pentacles. It's not just them moving on. Yes, they're moving on. They're moving on. It's, you know, it's a lot there. It's not just the ending of, you know, their relationship. This is really, death is like rebirth, and this is like a major arcana card. This is like ego death. This is like the death of the karmic version of them. This is like the death of the old version of them. Whatever they were, however they showed up in your connection, that's the end of that. That's the end of that. They're not that person anymore. They have healed, they have ascended, they're preparing for union as they were in hermit mode, and they are readying themselves to come towards you for a new beginning, okay? To take action, to manifest. Because with the Star card and the Queen of Wands, so I said to Spirit, Spirit, if you give me the Star with the Queen of Wands, I will freak out. And then Spirit said, I can one up you, baby. I'm going to give you the Queen of Wands, the Star card, and the Ace of Wands. So that is taking action towards the ultimate divine feminine of their dreams. That ticks every box, you know, but that's mainly because you are in powerful manifestation energy, because the Star is about a wish come true. It's something that you wished for. I believe that dreams come true, 'cause you came when I wished for you, and this just can't be coincidence. The only way that this makes sense is that you're an angel. Yeah, because you are an angel. You are an earth angel, you know, but they're coming towards you. And this is like taking action where they haven't taken action before. So I want to know why the Ace of Cups fell out in reverse. I'm going to drink to it. I'm going to drink to it. I know they're guarded. Yes, I know. They don't know if Gorgeous Divine Feminine is going to accept their offer. Maybe they need commitment, because it was a Pentacles they were coming at you with, wasn't it? A Page of Pentacles. Maybe they need commitment before they can give their heart. But it's too late, baby. Now it's too late, because your heart is out. But never mind. They'll do their best. Let's see. Thank you so much. Let's turn it upright in its rightful place whilst we drink to this. Thank you. We receive. We receive. Thank you so much for the divine. Okay, why was it in reverse? Why, oh why was the Ace of Cups in reverse? I did see a flash of the King of Cups in reverse as well. King of Wands comes out in reverse. Don't make me chase you. Even doves have pride. Yeah, all right, I got it. Thank you. King of Wands in reverse with the Nine of Swords in the Tower. So they're having a tower moment because they are really anxious. They're having sleepless nights over this, that you will... They do have pride. Don't make me chase you. That song came to me. Even doves have pride. How can you just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold? That's giving Five of Pentacles. Oof. It's like they feel like you haven't come towards them. They're not used to chasing. They're usually the runner. They're used to being chased, whether it's in your dynamic or dynamics between others before you. 1313. They are used to being chased. They don't chase, okay, but now they're in a situation where they kind of have to, because dear beautiful Empress, Queen of Wands, the star that you are, you have moved on. You are doing you are just radiating this power, and you're the one that is the moon that pulls the tide, which is helping them to step into Emperor mode. Okay, you're helping to step over Emperor mode. So the King of Wands in reverse is very much to do with pride and ego and all of that, but they do want to offer you this commitment. They want to offer you this commitment, and they are afraid. It's a tower moment, you know, it's a whole big tower moment. They've had this big epiphany, you know, this big realization. Also, you know, they want to, but to come towards you, they've got to really end it with the third party. They have to like properly end things with them, but they can lose everything. But look, this is you are working on yourself. This is something creative. I did say music earlier for some of you. This is working on something creative. This could be making content online. I'm telling you, magician energy. When you're doing when you are pouring forth into your work, when you are serving through your work, it makes you incredibly magnetic, which is part of the plan, you know, because it magnetizes everything. Your blessings are going to rain down on you. It's just fell up upright. Your blessings are going to rain down on you. Okay, I need to get the water again. I love that it flipped. It flipped the right way up. I love that. In pouring into yourself, thank you to the divine, thank you, universe. Thank you, we receive, we receive, we receive. Thank you. In pouring to yourself, right, starting a new lease in life almost. Like this Page of Wands is like a new lease in life. You know, finding your fire again. Maybe it's something you're passionate about that you're doing. And you're using this as a vessel to pour love into yourself. And it is really, baby, oh, it's so magnetic. So it came back out. I was going to drink to that quickly, Spirit. I was going to have me run into the toilet. Bathroom, restroom, wherever you are in the world. You get what I'm saying. So I'm good for time. So they are worried that you may be not available for this love because you're not single. They have this love for you. I told you they can't do anything about it. They can't pull it back. The genie is out of the bottle. They can't retract the love. That's what's been making them such an avoidant in the first place, because, well, one of the reasons, because they know once it's out, there's no turning back. Once it's out, there's no going back. Once it's out, there's no going back. But guess what? There's no need to go back because they're moving forward towards you, because that is what their spirit team is guiding them to do. Their spirit team is guiding them to move towards you, and they have to end something, close something out, not just close it out, but heal, move on from it. And this card showing up shows me that they're pretty much there, because you got, look at all these swords. Look at all these swords. There's been so much going on because there's too much going on. Because it's calm under the waves in the blue of my oblivion. Under the waves in the blue of my oblivion. Under the waves in the blue of my oblivion. It's calm under the waves in the blue of my oblivion. Yeah, they've been overwhelmed. Yes, they have. And they've been sort of like not wanting to throw more drama to the table. They're going through a lot of drama right now. But this love is like, there's nothing they can do about it, you know, because I'm hearing, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love that I've been searching for? It's like they had to remember they actually wanted this love, that they wished upon a star. You know, they did wish upon a star. They did want this love. Both of you wished upon the same star, I'm telling you. You both wanted this love, and they forgot all about their dream. They forgot all about their wish, but they put that wish out there, and that wish is here. And now an ending is going to happen for them to, in order to move on. And they want this. This is divinely protected and guided. You know, this is a beautiful, loving relationship that is coming your way. And that's what that Page of Pentacles at the beginning of this reading is telling us about. And they're getting over their stress about it. Tell me more about that Nine of Swords. They're getting over that stress about it, because Spirit said, yeah, they're getting over it. They do have fear of rejection when they come towards you, because usually when they come towards you, they come towards you in a fiery way. That's kind of how it's been, your dynamic. But it's kind of been in and out, hot and cold. But they know they can't come forward in a hot and cold way. They also don't know if you're going to reject them. Yeah, they don't know if you're going to reject them, and they're going to have to get over it and come towards you. That's what's going on with them at the moment. They're really, really worried about that. Yeah, they're worried that you're going to have your guard up. They've had their guard up, but look, the Four of Swords, you know, bottom of the deck. Let me just take a breath. So they've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about you. And now they're going to go for it. But they know that you're going to have your guard up. They have their guard up to a certain extent, but they know that you're going to have your guard up because of the way they handled things with you the last time you talked. The way they handled things with you the last time you talked. They're going to have to come clean, that they were not honest. And this conversation is going to be the beginning of a whole new chapter. They're ready to close off a karmic cycle. Be rid of the Nine of Swords. Be rid of all this anxiety. I'm starting to burn in my face. They are really, really going to be blushing or something when they next see you. Some kind of blushing when they're talking to you. Because look, they don't want to let go of you. You see that? You see that? That's the love that's inevitable, that they cannot deny. This is no ordinary love. No ordinary love. No, they know it and they don't want to let go of it. They can't let go of it. I just heard, I can't get by without you. I need you more each day. Is that the real thing? Oh, girl, you to me are everything. The sweetest song that I can sing. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. To you, I guess I'm just a clown who picks you up each time you're down. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. You give me just a taste of love to build my hopes upon. You know you got the power, girl, to keep me holding on. So now you've got the best of me. Come on and take the rest of me. Oh, baby. The real thing. I'm just so sweating. Oh, my God. Like my face is prickling. Oh, baby. Yeah, they have this love for you. They don't want to let you go. They don't want to let you go. They haven't been honest about the fact that they have this love for you. Again, with the world at the bottom, like this is a whole new cycle. They haven't been honest. They told you they didn't want to date you. Yeah, that's because that's a card of dating, of like a romantic offer. And they told you they didn't want to date you. They had their reasons. They told you they couldn't date you. Not that they didn't want to. Maybe some of them said that they moved on. They told you they'd moved on. I saw the Hierophant in reverse because injustice. Okay, yeah, the truth is there is a freaking divorce that has to happen and a decision has to be made. And they know that in order to be with you, they have to like take that step and initiate the actual divorce. A lot of them are maybe in a separation process. It was 22:33 when I said that. A lot of them were in some kind of separation process. But they know that they have to go all the way and close things off to be with you. And they didn't really want to put themselves under that sort of pressure. Like they didn't want to put themselves in that kind in the corner. So the path of least resistance was to tell you, I can't date you because of X, Y, and Z. Right? Yeah. See, they can't reciprocate. I can't reciprocate. That's what they said to you. They basically didn't want to put themselves in a position where they had to reciprocate, because it meant they had to cut themselves loose, Hangman in reverse, from a situation that is going to close the karmic loop, the karmic cycle once and for all, right? So now back to where we're at. They're going to come out of their hiding place. They're really, 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 they're quite certain they're going to meet resistance when they come towards you. But they're trying to get over their fear of being left out in the cold, rejected. They're trying to get over it. Yeah, they've done a significant amount of healing. The judgment is being called to the divine calling them. In these readings, it's about being called towards like a twin flame reunion for a lot of you. Soulmate connection, soul contract, something that you've agreed in other lifetimes. In another life, you've agreed to be together, okay? Your soul's made a Burpa confirmation. Excuse me. Lot of healing involved as well in this. So right, Spirit, yeah, and it's going to be successful. Every time I go to leave a deck, Spirit's been giving me the Six of Wands. That's about success and victory, also about having a green light to come towards you. I'm going to move over to another tarot deck. I can't get by without you. I need you more each day. The they got to the breaking point. I'm hearing like a breaking point. Oh, there's a card turned up. I want to know what it is. I want to know, now. Yeah, it's got to give it some time. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, give it some time. That this Ace of Pentacles was right behind it. There's a manifestation coming towards you. Give them some time. Yeah. Yeah, Devil in reverse. They've seen the light. They've seen the light. When they were in solitude, that they need to like put an ending to this karmic cycle. This something that they've been hooked on. Could be a substance. Could be a relationship for a lot of them. Behavior. All of it. To be really honest with you, or their old ways. All of it. And they basically got to, when they do this ending, a lot of them might be kicked out of a property, or might lose out some investment in a property. When they close this out once and for all, there's going to be some consequences, but that's part of the karmic lesson. It's all part of the karmic lesson. You know what I mean? It's all part of it. Live and learn. I'm getting the live and learn card, like the growth card. It's all good. It's a blessing. It's something, you know, that a confinement they have to like get themselves out of. Yeah, look, this is coming. This is coming. I did see marriage. They have to end out a marriage in order to come towards you with this. That's like the Ace of Pentacles. There's a gift they have for you. They're really frightened. They're really afraid, though. They're really afraid that they'll lose everything. But this is the card of success again. You're going to be successful. Spirit said this is going to be successful. Okay, because we did see that Six of Wands. It's going to be successful. Oh, what's that? Yeah, there's something they need to come clean and tell you about. To do with an investment that they've made. Maybe somebody's trying to like, it's a bit specific. But anyway, I'll say it's okay for someone to hear this. But there's something going on that you don't know about, where someone's trying to do something deceptive to basically take their investment, or do you know what I mean? Do something that's not very, you know what I mean? Not very just. They want to take action towards you. They're going to tell you. Ace of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. They're going to tell you. They're going to tell you. The King of Swords. They want to close the gap between you. The Six of Cups in reverse. They're done with longing. That Moon card energy, longing. You know, yeah, they're done with like. This is divine timing. Okay, they have to. This is putting an end to a relationship in order to start a new one. It's all divinely orchestrated, and it's all to do with them making the decision to actually get this divorce. For a lot of them, I was going to go into that more in the extended. Reading, but now is going to be a time for equal give and take in this relationship. It's balanced, harmonious, it's beautiful, it's blessed. Okay, and it's divinely guided. It's so stunning, and it's going to be the start of a whole new world. The World card. Oops, she showed a little bit of something there. By the way, so again, a divorce. It's going to be equal and balanced as well, and fair. This is all about fairness and everything. You getting what's due to you, karmically speaking. You know what I mean? Karma. You'll do this beautiful loving relationship. I just want to say, if you want me to send you a card a day for 30 days, I'll do it. It's free of charge to support you on your divine masculine journey. The link's in the description, but don't go yet. And there will be an extended, and the link will be in the description and on a pinned comment. But don't go yet. Let's talk about this beautiful, loving, divinely guided relationship. It's so very special and beautiful. And you have, it's going to be a cause for celebration. You know, there's going to be a cause for celebration. There's going to be a cause for celebration. Our Spirit just reminded me of the two rings that interlocked before the reading. That was a very beautiful, thank you, Spirit. They've made a decision. They're not confused anymore. Something's happened anyway that's caused them to just basically say, yeah, I know what I want. Yeah, something they got some insight about something, the Page of Swords. So something they've learned about, you know, like, for example, let me just give you an example. I don't know why Spirit's downloading this into me. I mean, may have a lawyer who said, look, this is what you can do in order to get this back and prevent this person from taking X from you, or, you know, to protect your investment. I don't know. And they've seen that they can actually, oh, you see, yeah, I can actually end this without, you know, too much repercussions, I'm hearing, with the freaking karmic. You see, that's getting insight, getting information. I'm telling you, they researched it, right? That's, yeah, they got information. So the Chariot in reverse, the Star in reverse with the Knight of Swords. Why is that? Let me leave those cards down. Why is that? That's like not coming towards their manifestation because of what? Oh, is this about the conversation you guys had, or something you talked about where they were a bit rash, they were a bit, yeah, they hid their emotions. King of Cups, they hid their emotions. They couldn't come towards you. They were in doubt about whether they can have what they want. They didn't tell you the truth, but they were impulsive, and basically they use their head to rule over their heart, and they regret it, because like this is like them, they were doing that. But things are going to change for you very, or better cover up. Things are going to change for you very, very, very freaking quickly. You got the 8 of Wands with the World card. Your world's going to change. In a good way. Upside down, you're turning me. You want to give me love distinctively. Round and round, you're turning me. I say to thee respectfully. Yeah, this is going to happen for you quickly, I'm telling you. They know they hurt you. They broke your heart when they had that conversation. They broke your heart, no matter how much they wanted to avoid conflicts. They closed your heart down for a little while, Queen of Cups in reverse. They broke your heart. They know it. They regret it. They do. They do regret it, because they're getting that 5 of Cups energy, you know. They do regret it. They were not an emperor when they came and spoke to you. They should have thought it through. They really, really should have thought it through. Yeah, because they yearn for you. I told you this moon card, this energy is here. They yearn for you. Something about this full moon that we just, this double moon, the blue moon. They yearn for you. You know, they want you, but they walked away. They sabotaged a connection. You know, they made the wrong choice, but now they're making the right choice, and they're going to be strong, even though it's going to have some kind of repercussion on their home life and situation, family situation. With the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, with the 5 of Pentacles upright, that's some kind of loss that they're going to go through because of a court situation, a legal situation. But with Temperance there's some protection being offered. There is some balance that's going to come out of this. There's some balance, and yeah, regardless of this, underneath that was a reverse Queen of Wands, somebody who's extremely manipulative, doesn't want them to be happy, because I saw the reverse 10 of Cups. Manipulative, basically, going to do whatever they're going to do in order to. I just got somebody arrive in my drive right now. Landlord doing some work around the house, because I'm moving out in a couple of weeks. Oh my god, I don't know what the setup is going to be. I don't know what the lighting is going to be. Like, what room am I going to film in is also like nerve-wracking. And you know, like can I read that day? Like, can I not read that day? What am I going to do about readings, you know, when I move? So anything else, Spirit? Yeah, they've been wearing a mask. They haven't been honest about something to do with the real estate situation. Family and real estate has been an issue. They've been wearing the mask and not been explaining to you that they've been manipulated. They've been manipulated around this, and they're really, really angry deep down, you know. Okay, Spirit. Anything else from this deck? Why is family fallen out of the deck again? They need to make some kind of peace. Libation. They need to, yeah, they're going, it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. They might have to do some kind of compromise. They're going to have to do some kind of compromise. Some kind of compromise in order to get peace. Just watching my landlord. Interesting. Everything's a blessing. All of this is a blessing, okay? And they're really thinking about how they can make it work with you. They want to take you on vacation as well. They want to take you on vacation. Maybe is that the Page of Pentacles, like they want to take you away. They want to take you somewhere where they can be alone with you. I'm hearing. Alone with you, yeah, because it's easier right now because they've got so much going on and everybody in the community knowing that, you know, the situation may be, and then they're hanging out with you. They're like, they're not probably ready to go public, you know. Yeah, the divine doesn't want you to know at this time what that plan is that they're thinking about. Oh my God, I just pulled this. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. And every time I touch you, you just tremble inside. And then I know how much you want me then. You can't hide. Yeah, they don't know how much you want them. They need to know. You know what I mean? And their love language is very sexual, but that's the same song like Moon Dance that I read as in a reading, but I sang earlier. Yeah, the divine is stepping in. Yes, yes, the divine is stepping in. Yeah, see, do you still want and desire me? Do you still, they want to know. They want to know if you still want them because you have just moved on. You're doing you. You're not chasing them anymore. If I don't move towards you, I'd be deceiving myself. Look, that with a new chapter and also a revealing of a secret. And I told Karmic about us. They're probably thinking about telling them. It's the Ace of Swords. I need time to recuperate. Yeah, after like this conversation they're having with the Karmic, they need some time. They're going to need some time. OMG, I want you alone. I just said that. I literally channeled that through the, yeah. They expect this to happen soon. They want you alone. I got a celebration card. They want you alone. So, okay, Spirit, are we going to move over to, maybe we'll dive a bit deeper if you allow us to in the extended. So we're going to do that. So remember, if you want to get a card a day for 30 days, look what I just picked up at the top of the deck, like the Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. This is love and a commitment, like the beginning stages, like the early stages. It's very beautiful. I love it. It's so beautiful. I love it. So they're shy. They're shy. They're really shy about it, but they'll overcome their shyness. If you want a card a day, I was going to say a cup a day. If you want a card a day for me to support you on your journey, the link's in the description. It's free of charge, and I'll email you every day for 30 days a card, okay? And I'll write a little bit about the card. Yeah, and I'm going to do an extended. The link will be in the description or in the pinned comment at the top of the comments. Please like and subscribe because it helps my channel immensely. I appreciate your support, and it helps these readings, you know, get out to other gorgeous divine feminines who need, you know, I asked Spirit at the beginning of the reading to help this reading reach those who are coming into reunion with their beautiful divine masculines who really need that confirmation that they know intuitively that their spirit team so badly want them to know. So yeah, it helps the video, the reading to go out to more of us in the Ace of Cups collective. All right. And yeah, please like and subscribe, as I just said, and please comment below. Let me know if any of this resonated for you. I'm so thankful for you, and I freaking love you. Okay, so I'll see you in the extended. Take care. Bye.